good, YouTube? How's everybody doing, fams, on this Thursday evening? Hopefully everybody's doing blessed, had a great day, most importantly, a safe day. For those of you that don't know, this is your boy Jaime G, and I'm about to drop it like it's hot, baby, and break you guys off the latest and greatest in the Wild West of crypto land. For those of you that might be new to my channel, I talk about Doge and overall crypto market news. Now, if that all sounds good to you, maybe you can help your boy out with that YouTube algo. Hit the subscription bell, maybe turn it on to all. Maybe leave a comment and give it a or give it a thumbs up, or maybe even a thumbs down. Either way, it's all good. And even if you don't do any of that and you just stick around and check out my channel, I appreciate that as well. None of this is ever financial advice. It's just me sharing my thoughts and opinions, nothing more, nothing less. Are you ready? Let's get it, baby. All right, guys, Bitcoin is at 54,157. It is down 0.76% for the day. Not too shabby. It's just consolidating, guys. Overall, there's still green, green, green. More green than red, right? Some of these altcoins are consolidating, right? Which is healthy, guys. You need a healthy pullback in order to consolidate to push up even higher. So none of this is like, oh my God, we're pulling back and this and that, right? Some people might say that, but Bitcoin is just taking a breather. So is Dogecoin. Speaking of Dogecoin, let's see what good old Dogecoin's doing. All right, guys, we're currently at 24 cents. We're down 0.37% for the day. We had a 24-hour low of 23 cents and a 24-hour high of 25 cents. Market cap is at 32.24 billion, and volume is half of what it was yesterday, right? Yesterday it was around a little over 4 billion. Today we're at 2.69 billion. Overall, though, that's not too bad, guys, considering about 3 days ago we were at 1 billion. So buying pressure has people have stepped in about the dips. You know what I mean? So creating more buying pressure, and that's what we need. All right, enough of the stats. Let's look at the levels of resistance and support real quick. All right, guys, so here we go, right? Yes, I got a bunch of red lines here, right? What the hell's Jaime got going on here, right? So, guys, I'm trying to make it open it up here for you. All right, guys, so let's start with support. That is at 22 cents. Okay, and that is the 21-day moving average right down here. Okay, that is support. Okay, that is holding us for now. Now, if you can see, guys, we have two red lines up top, right? So the bottom one right here is the 50-day moving average, and that is at 0.2554. Okay, so that's 25 cents, but technically it's at 0.2554. So we got to break past that. As you can see, we tested it yesterday and the day before, right? But today, not so we didn't test it. But nonetheless, the more we test it, the better, the weaker it gets, right? So we want to continue to test that resistance so we can make it weaker and weaker, and therefore and end up breaking through it. But as you can see, the red line above that, guys, is the 200-day moving average. And that's, you know what I mean, pretty damn close. And that's coming in at 0.2665. So we're going to have to break through 25 cents and then 26 cents, right, guys? So we've got two crucial levels of resistance. This 50-day moving average is, giving us a challenge, as you can see. So, but I think we're just consolidating, taking a breather, guys, and we're going to continue to push up like the rest of the crypto markets are. All right, guys, that's what I had as far as the charts go, right? I just wanted to show you real quick levels of resistance and support. Okay, so for now, support is 22 cents and resistance is at 25 cents. Now let's get into some Doge news. Now, this says, is Dogecoin too big to pull a Shiba Inu? Like price rally. Everybody and their mama's talking about Shiba right now. Why? Because it's granted, it has been pumping for the past 3-4 days. Much props to the Shiba army and the Shiba community making their money. You know what I mean? All right. Now it says, at the time when the meme crypto tokens are making double-digit gains with likes of Shiba and Floki surging to new highs, Dogecoin, the OG meme currency, seems to be missing out on the current bullish rally. Doge price has continued to consolidate under 30 cents despite the crypto market seeing a new surge in bullish momentum. And they are right, guys. We haven't broke above 30 cents, with all these altcoins breaking new all-time highs. You know what I mean? You had Shiba pumping, Floki, Axie Infinity. You have a lot of coins that have been pumping, right? But Dogecoin has just been, literally, I'll keep it real, been boring. and hasn't really been doing much. Yes, it pumps up 10% here, 8% there, but then it retraces, right, guys? But I just think that it's getting prime and ready, man, because when Dogecoin breaks out, it breaks out big time. So that's what I think is going on. We're just doing this boring ass consolidating, and then next thing you know, bam, we're gonna head to the moon, baby. All right, now it says many believe Doge has become too big to make moves like Shiba at the moment. Doge registered at an all-time high of 73 cents in early May, and since then it has continued to move downhill with minor bounce backs. It's currently 67% down from its all-time high, even with the rest of the crypto markets has recovered a majority of its losses from the May market mayhem. Dogecoin has failed to show any signs of bull since May, despite the rest of the crypto market going through a cycle of price rise up and downs from July through September. Even key announcements such as AMC Theaters adding Doge as payments options and Elon Musk tweets have failed to ignite any form of bullish rally. And once again, guys, they have a valid point. Even with the AMC being added, you know what I mean, Elon making tweets, you know what I mean, it hasn't really affected the price of Doge. It's still, it goes up a little tad bit, but and then it always tends to pull back. We've just been stuck consolidating in this range from 19 to like 26 cents. You know what I mean? In between there, we've just been consolidating, guys. But you know what I mean? Those who are patient get rewarded in the long run, guys. I will say that. Now, it says Dogecoin's price action remained inactive for the majority of its lifespan, and it was indeed seen as a meme cryptocurrency with no real value. However, the involvement of Elon and his continuous Twitter pumping of the token made it a valuable investment for many new entrants. It says the majority of its market's gain came in the first quarter of 2021. Shiba Inu seemed to follow on a similar path, as has crossed 13 billion in market cap in just 14 months of existence, whereas Doge took nearly 112 months to do so. Right, guys. So they got a good valid point. You know what I mean? I will give Shiba props. I'm not a hater. I'm a congratulator. Shiba Inu is doing its thing. You know what I mean? And in 14 months, right? They did it in nearly a quarter of the time of what it took Doge to make to get to that 13 billion mark, right? So they got some good valid points here, right? It says it may take another Elon Musk endorsement for Doge to get to the bullish waves, but till then, Shiba is carrying the meme currency ecosystem. Right, guys? You know what I mean? And like I said, Doge is the OG, right? But you know, I mean, the moral of this article was: do you think Doge is too high to do a major, 50, 60% pump for 2, 3 days like Shiba did? No, I don't think so. I think it's still definitely got it in it. You know what I mean? It's not too big of a market cap. It's definitely got plenty of room to run. Anyways, that's just my opinion, right, guys? So, all right, guys. So now, obviously, I just want to touch on this, right? Dogecoin now accepted by cinema giant AMC, right? As of, I think this was yesterday. This came out. I meant to make a video yesterday, but I didn't, guys. I'm back to working, so I was a little tired. I apologize, but I'm making you guys one now. So obviously, we have AMC once again accepting, not once again, but AMC accepting for gift cards, so on and so forth, right? Then you got crypto tax and accounting firm eligible adds support for Dogecoin, right? So, guys, just adoption after adoption, company after company accepting Doge as a form of payment for all these stupid haters that say there is no use case, right? And yada, yada, yada. If there wasn't, then why would there be over 1,700 companies that are accepting Doge as a form of payment? The list just continues to grow, guys. Why? Because they see the potential. You know what I'm saying? And eventually it will be used as a everyday fiat. You know what I mean? In my opinion. Right? All right, guys. Real quick also here we have Robinhood rival Public, which is another trading platform, right? Adds crypto, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin. Right, guys? Public is a pretty good app. I have it as well, guys. Now it says a Robinhood-like app that has a strong social media component is adding 10 cryptocurrencies. Right, Public is the latest financial upstart to push into crypto. It will let users buy and sell 10 cryptocurrencies to start. Right, and obviously they have Dogecoin on there, right? So it just makes it more feasible, more attainable for the retail investors such as you and I to invest into Dogecoin. You know what I mean? So that's some good news there. All right, guys. Now that's as far as what I had as far as Dogecoin news goes. Now let's get into some overall crypto and Bitcoin news. I got a lot here, guys. And I like to talk about crypto news as well. Why? Because it lets you know where the overall markets are, guys, is at, and the sentiment right now says Bitcoin inflow shows institutional investors are back on the bull run train. Bitcoin recovered above 50K on Tuesday, following a rally that pulled the market back into the green. October has so far been good for the digital asset, and investors have begun to return again into the markets amid recovery prices. On the investment front, inflows show that institutional interest in Bitcoin is returning after inflows had fallen short of expectations in the previous weeks. Guys, obviously, you know what I mean? It's showing more, but they had been buying the dips. When the price was dipping, they were buying the dips. Why? Because you buying the red, guys, and you sell in the green. Buy low, sell high. These institutional investors have been doing this for many years, guys. They're not stupid. They know what they're doing. Now it says Bitcoin makes up 76.6% of weekly inflows. Market inflows pick up as altcoins coincide. Now, guys, it just goes to show you institutional investors are here and they're here to stay, man. They're not going anywhere. You can't let them shake you out of your holdings when the prices dip. That's what they do, man. Right? Why? Because they buy low and sell high. That's the name of the game. You know what I mean? Now, it says long game institutional interest in crypto is just getting started, right, guys? Article after article talking about institutional investors this, institutional investors that, and the bottom line is they're in crypto, guys. Why? Because they know this is the beginning stages and there's many millions of dollars to be made, lots of money to be made, man. Not just for them, for you and I. That's why I made this channel. That's why I keep trying to pound this into your guys' head day after day with all this information. Why? So hopefully you'll get excited and you know what I mean, and see that there is plenty of money to be made, man. Plenty of money to be made. Now it says on-chain data shows Bitcoin investors don't want to sell at this level. It says Bitcoin SOPR stagnates despite huge rise in crypto price. Now, what does this mean? This means that long-time hodlers such as myself and possibly you guys means that they're not selling regardless. Bitcoin gone up, right? Yes, people can, might be taking a little bit of profits here and there, but nonetheless, people continue to hodl. Why? Because they see Bitcoin as a long-term investment, right? It's a long-term investment like gold, right? It's the digital gold. All right, I'm going to close out with one more article here, guys. It says Bank of America, 1 in 3 of United States will use crypto till 2022. 27% of the United States population will use cryptocurrency. It says according to the research currently, 14% of the U.S. population holds cryptocurrencies. This percentage translates as 21 million individuals who use cryptocurrencies as financial holdings, payment tools, and more. Guys, that's crazy. You know what I mean? It goes to show you at least 21 million Americans are in crypto right now. And we're in the beginning stages. Just imagine, guys, as time goes on, more and more people are going to realize that crypto is here to stay. It ain't going nowhere. Eventually, they're going to want to invest. So that means there's going to be more money in crypto, right? Therefore, more profits, more money to be made. All right, guys, this is what your boy Hamid G had for you on this Thursday. Hopefully it was informative, helpful, useful, and insightful. If it was, please consider liking and subscribe. Help me with that YouTube algo. That's all I ask for, guys. You guys stay safe and stay blessed till tomorrow. Peace.